In this video, I gonna discuss about payment processing service project. Here, first I will go to file, then I will go to new, and I will create a project. Here I will give practice to. I will take Spring Web integration because it is Spring. This is web application. That's why I taken Spring Web. Then I take DevTools for auto update or auto run. Then I click on next. Then I click on finish. Here you can see our project is created. Inside this source main Java, here you will find the base package which is com.practice. Connected to this, I will create a connected to this. First of all, when we want to communicate with this payment processing service, for that, our first requirement is a controller. For that's why from this base packet, I will create a controller package. Inside this controller, I will create a controller class. I will name it payment controller. Payment controller. For this class, I will give rest rest controller annotation because this is a controller. I need to annotate it with the REST control. After that, I will create a method known as create payment method. Public void create payment method. Here I will annotate with the request mapping. Here I will pass the base URL of Stripe payment integration. What is the base URL? Base URL is this one. I will copy this base URL and I will paste it here. Here I will annotate with the post mapping because I want to create the payment. That's why I made this post mapping. I will make it as a string and I will return some string like created. Now I will create a Pojo package. Inside the Pojo package, I will create Pojo package, I will create a payment class. Will go to class. Here I will create payment finish. From here I will pass some variables. These variables I want to pass here. Now I gonna create getters and setters for these variables. I will go here and I will generate getters and setters for all the variables. Now I want to print this object. For this I need to write the toString method. Need to override the toString method. Here I overridden the toString method. I will save this. Then I will come to payment controller. Here I will use request mapping. Sorry. Here I will use request body annotation, and I will write payment Control Shift O. Request body is help to bind the HTTP request body annotation helps to bind the HTTP request body and convert it into as an object. Here I will gonna print this payment. Where I will write payment from controller. Payment. Here post mapping is helps to create that object, create the statement. Now once it done, I will test this controller. For that I will go to post mapping. Here I will create a collection known as practice tool. Insert this I will create a request. Because it is a post mapping, I will change it to post mapping. Here I will give name as create payment, and here I will pass that HTTP request URL, HTTP double slash local host 8080 version 1 payments. Now I will go to the body and I will go to the raw. Here I will pass the Here I will pass the some sample of payment variables. For that, I will go to the payment.java. Here I will copy this part and I will go to Chrome, go to ChatGPT. Here I will paste. I will write give JSON pattern. Here we got some sample of JSON pattern. I will copy this one and I will come here and I will paste here. Then I will save this one. Now I will come to my STS tool. Now I want to run this project. I will go here, and I will run a Maven build. First, I will clean this package. For this, for that, I will run command on as clean package. After that, I will run. I will kill this server. Again, I will go here. Now I will run this project. I'll write command clean spring boot and run. You can see our project is successful run. Now I will go here. I will click on send button. Here I got the messages created. Now go here and check. Here you can see all the variables and values came from the payment method which is printed here. After this, if you want to communicate the controller with some other controller want to communicate with other classes or other package, then a service is required where all the business logic will be there. For that's why uh, I will create a package for service interface. Here in this service interface, I will write interface and abstract classes. I've created finish. Again, I will go here, go to the new package. Here I will write service dot impl. Here I will create the implement class of that interface or abstract class. I will hit on finish. Here it is created. Now I will go inside this and I will go your new. I will create a interface. I will give name as payment status service, payment status service, and hit on finish. Here are your services created. Insert this. service, I will declare a method known as public abstract string. I want for now I want to return a string. That's why I created a string and I will give name as process status because this is your interface. That's why I ended with a semicolon. No implementation will be there. Now I go to the implement package. Here I will create a class known as payment status service in IMPL payment status service IMPL. This is implement from payment service class, payment status service class. That's why I will extend with, I will implement with payment service class status service, payment status service class. Here I overridden that method which is present in there. Now we require now we will test by passing service variable service method here. First of all, I will make this. This is an interface for that's why I can't create object of this interface. Then I can't made this as at the rate compound. At the rate compound is uh, helps to it helps to create an object and all the object creation is handled by the Spring Boot by annotating with the at the rate compound at the rate component. For that's why I made this payment service IMPL now as at the rate compound. Again, I will go to the payment controller. Here, I will create. I will like here. I will here. I will inject payment status service. I'll write private payment status service control shift to and then I will auto write this auto write auto auto write. Then I here in this create payment method, I will call that service method and I will call the service method and pass this payment reference inside that service method where I will take the reference of this service. Will write service dot inside our service payment status method is present. I will take payment status and I will give here semicolon. Here I will pass the payment. Then I will store it. I will store it inside a string. I will store it inside a string where from service I will go here and save everything. Return from payment service impulse, payment service impulse. can see one is coming from payment service, simple payment service, and one is coming from controller. After this, I will create a handler abstract class inside this interface. I will go here and create. I will select abstract. Here I will write payment status. Payment status abstract class I created connected to this IMPL. I will create a package known as IMPL dot handler dot HNDLER handler where all the child handler will be present. Here I want to modify this one. I will go to refactor and rename this payment status HNDLER handler. This is the payment status handler. Inside this, I will create one of a child handler known as create status and create status handler. Create a status handler, and I will extend with payment status payment status handler. First, I will create here, and here I will go to extension, ex, extend. Here I will write payment status handler. After that, I will go here payment status handler. Again, I will create a factory design pattern. For that, I will go here. I will name it factory. Inside this factory, I will create a class known as payment status factory. Inside this payment status factory, I will create a method known as get process status. Here I will write a public string get process status method. Inside this method, I will return a string known as returning from payment status factory payment status factory. Here what I will do means um, inside this I will pass a string known as a string status. Inside this, I will write a condition known as if status dot equals to created, then in this return statement I will change this as payment status service, sorry, payment status handler. If the status equals to create, then I will return an object, a child object known as create status handler. Else I will return null. After that, status handler I will create a method known as process status. I will write that method here. Do implementation and returning return from create status handler. Now I will come to payment service IMPL. Here write I will create an object for payment status factory. Payment status factory CTORY factory equal to new payment status factory dot get process data. Here I will pass a hardcore value known as created, and I will store this int service payment status handler. I will pass. I will name this as handler, and this handler dot process status payment. I will store this inside a string. From type will pass that here. Set this status factory. Now I hit here is created. Now you can see here the output written from payment handler. Where is create handler? Create status handler. Written from go here payment service INPL. Here you can see the output.